Hello, boys and girls. How are you today? It's BrixKidz Live, and I was here playing with my bricks. Wondering what is this all about? Trying to build a wall, but I'm going to need your help. Um, well, let's put this aside. Good morning and welcome to BrixKidz Live. We're happy that you're here with us today. We're going to have so much fun today. It was a lovely week and I'm so happy you have joined us. We are in for a treat. Today we are focusing on caring. You know, all of this year we're talking about how do we face our giants. One of the things we have to do is to care. Care for ourselves and for others. So we are going to be talking about caring today, and I want you to stay tuned. I just want to say thank you to all of you who have been joining in us on this week for Cooking with Curly Sue and for Friday Favorites. I just want to thank those who join in with Cook Banana Bread. And if you have been doing your Bible art, we did our Bible art this week and it was based on 1 Samuel 1 to 6. And thank you to those of you who have sent in your pictures. We have some pictures here we'll show you that was done with about Samuel and Hannah. So thank you for those pictures. If you have baked this week and you have any baking with Curly Sue, please send them in to us. We want to see your baking of banana cake. And of course, Friday Favorites, if you want to join in on that, please join in our Zoom link. You can see all of that information and the password and the code. We had Nicholas this week, and Angelina and Jaden and Janelle sharing their talents, sharing their favorites. And Nicholas is coming all the way from Guyana. So wherever in the world you are, you can join us on a Friday at 7:30 UK time. Don't forget you have a few more days left back for Book of the Month, which is Rabbi's Roar, and we want you to make sure you have read the book or send in your challenge. You can go to our website and visit for more information. Of course, coming up, I can't wait, 3 weeks or so to go, 4 weeks to go, and it's our virtual VBS. You know, churches are locked down, children are home, and it's only on the 4th of July when churches will start reopening, but limited numbers. So when we usually have 100 children and 50 adults, we have to stay at home this time, but we're going to have fun. So if you have not yet registered for our VBS or virtual VBS, information is on screen, and you can always check with your church, your local church leaders, ministers, and find out if they want to join in. We're happy for you to join in. It's Jolly June, the best month of the year, you know that. And we have been seeing some wonderful pictures coming in from people all over who have shared their pictures of nature, going about taking pictures, and here are a few of them. We have some lovely pictures of nature. I don't know if any of you saw that cloud formation that you see in the middle of the picture. That was a wonderful formation, that beautiful flower. It was just nature. And I was one day in the garden and look up and it was blue skies and I saw a plane flying across, and I think it's all nature. So do send those in. And also want to thank Sienna for her picture. She made vase out of rag and cement and painted it and put some pictures in. So thank you, Sienna. I know Jonelle have done hers and is yet to paint hers. But whatever you're doing, share your pictures with us and we'll be happy for you to share them with us, and we'll talk more about them. So, few more months to Jolly June. Of course, July is even jollier because it's going to be brighter and warmer. So we want to get you ready. If you have anything and you want to contact us, you can contact us on 07866437262 and email us at info@brixkidz.org. We have a new website. The website is updated and we have made it easier for you to upload your pictures, and I'll share that with you at the end and talk more about our next challenge or Bible art. Okay? But today I have some blocks here we're going to be using. I'm going to be using tissue. No, I'm not doing that. Please. I'm going to use tissue, but I'm not going to be doing that. That's part. And while we're doing that, while we're singing and while we're preparing, if you have any pipe or tube with that you can see through and that you can push something through and a rubber band, do find those. And if you have some salt, maybe depends on how big your pipe is, I'll explain that to you. I have with me my jug and my funnel, and I have some ice. Yeah, if you can have any ice, nice and cool. And I have some sweets. Sorry you can't get any. But we have so much fun we're going to talk about today. But we're going to get ready to sing our song because today we are talking about God cares. And when I say God cares for us and will meet our needs, you need to say
trust Him.
So I'm going to say God cares for us and will meet your needs. You're going to say
trust Him.
But let's get ready as we sing our song. Great things are going to happen. Great things are gonna happen right here today. Isn't that so, Jonelle?
Yes.
We are gonna have fun. Now, Jonelle, what do you understand by caring? What does caring means?
To help others.
To help others. And if you look in the dictionary, there's sometimes another meaning. But the meaning we're gonna focus in on today is providing, looking for, and protecting someone. We're gonna provide, look out for, and protect someone. Sometimes we need to show we care by
protecting someone.
Yes, and what am I doing? Giving you a
hugging me.
Hugging you. Or sometimes we care by saying some nice things like I
love you.
Oh, and sometimes we share by doing things, or we care by doing things for people. Now, when we care, it's really a good thing, and it requires us to be brave and generous, and it involves a lot of effort. So we have to show a lot of effort when we care, and today we are going to talk about that. But how do we show we care, and what happens when we show we care? Now, Jonelle, I want you to do something for me. Can you go and you stand there, or you sit there? Now, I have here a mirror. Can you see me?
No. Yeah.
Can see you?
Yeah.
Yes. No. So what are you seeing in the mirror?
Me.
You're seeing me. Okay. Put this in the mirror. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you? This is my phone. Can you see?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, Can you get up, Brick?
Yeah.
No, we are reflecting. Did mommy see what is in the mirror?
No.
No, mommy didn't see what is in the mirror, but because you are, it reflecting to you. No, I am going to ask you. Oops. What is this?
A torch.
A torch. No, this torch is very bright, shining on you. Now, I want you to shine it on. Can you see the torch in it?
Yeah.
Now, what happened?
It's in my eyes.
It's in your eyes. It's reflecting. Now, that is what happened. It's reflecting on you.
Wait,
But
but the light is reflecting on
the light is reflecting on you. But boys and girls, when we care, we actually need to do something. This is what happened. We need to reflect not just the light. This represents Jesus, and it's reflecting on John. I'm not going to put it in your eye, I'm going to put it on your mouth. Reflecting on John, not in your mouth. Don't bite the light. So, it's reflecting on John. But boys and girls, when we care and we share and we help others, this is what happened. The light reflects on you. Can you see that? It reflects on you. So, when we care and when we share, we need to be reflecting God's love. We are reflecting God's love. Now, what did you do this week to show that you care? Boys and girls, what did you do this week to show that you care? What did you do this week? What did you do to show that you care? You care for the animals, the plants, the birds, what?
I don't know.
You don't know. Did you help to water the plants? Did you tell mommy or daddy you love them?
Yeah.
Did you give daddy and mommy a hug?
Yeah.
Did you cook anything and share?
Yeah.
So, you cared this week a lot. What did you cook and share?
I made apple crumble.
You made apple crumble. Did you make any banana cake?
Nope.
I made banana cake though. But we care and we share. So, we need to care and share. And today we are going to be talking more about caring. And when we finish singing our song, Auntie Michelle is going to come and tell us our story about caring. I wonder if you can think what story that is. But I want to say welcome to all of you who are looking and listening. And we just want you to get ready to sing our song. God has given me so much, so we need to care. Ready to sing?
The sun is shining down on me. My heart is full of love and peace. God's given me so much. I want the world around to see how much He really means to me. God's given me so much. So I'm gonna get my hands up. I'm gonna get my hands up and wave them all around. Wave them up and down. I'm gonna get my feet up. I'm gonna make them jump up to the sky, way up to the sky. And I'm gonna give a shout out. I'm gonna make it so loud, so that everyone around is gonna see what God has given to me. The sun is shining down on me. My heart is full of love and peace. God's given me so much. I want the world around to see how much He really means to me. God's given me so much. So I'm gonna get my hands up. I'm gonna get my hands up and wave them all around. Wave them up and down. I'm gonna get my feet up. I'm gonna make them jump up to the sky, way up to the sky. And I'm gonna give a shout out. I'm gonna make it so loud, so that everyone around is gonna see what God has given to me.
How are you today? You know, We're talking about caring. And just yesterday, someone I know shared with me that on her way home, just as she got off the bus, she felt a bit dizzy and she fainted. When she came to, she realized that a stranger had come to her aid. This gentleman was driving and he saw that she fell and he turned back into into a road and came to help her. While he was helping her, another lady was passing by and saw what had happened, and she came over to help. And this lady was living close to the person I know and offered to go and get her car and take the lady home. And that's just what she did. Can you imagine that a total stranger came, two strangers actually, came to help this lady? Now, I wonder if you can guess what story we're going to do today from the Bible. Can you? Did you? I'm going to ask my animal friends are going to help with the story today. Now, this nice looking gentleman was traveling from Jerusalem to Jericho. It was a hot day. He was feeling good. You know, he had lots of valuable things on him and nicely dressed. But this Jericho road sometimes was a bit dangerous. But he felt good today. And so he strutted down the road, you know, feeling good. And then suddenly he heard this horrible noise. The sound was like animals coming. And this big bear it's not a bear, but some robbers came like bears and they pounced on him and they beat him up. Oh my goodness. They beat him up, they threw him down, and they robbed him of everything he had. They stripped his clothes. They took all of his jewelry, his valuable things, and they just left him on the road half naked. Oh dear, let me go and find him because they dragged him, you know. I'm telling you, they really did him badly. So let me go and try and get him. Ugh. Oh dear. Okay, so, oh my gosh. Oh my, it was so dangerous. Oh my gosh, even me, these robbers, they're really, really horrible. They should have been gone by now. They've taken everything. Do they want to take me too? Oh, please. Oh, my poor friend, look. They beat him up. He's so bloody now. Broken. Look at his eyes. They battered his eyes. Oh gosh. And they left him half naked. His clothes, some of his clothes gone. Torn. Can you believe it, boys and girls? Who would do such a thing like that? So as he lay there, he was thinking, am I alive or am I dead? Is somebody going to come and help me? He could only think that because he couldn't even talk. They really battered him. Very soon he heard a sound coming in the distance. And he was thinking, oh, help is coming. Hope, help is on the way. And boys and girls, up came a priest, proud looking like this nice flamingo, nicely dressed in his robes. And he looked and he saw the man, and the man looked a bit familiar, but he said, oh, I don't have time to stop. I don't want to get myself all dirty. So he went on his way and he left the poor man there dying. And the man was thinking, oh, nobody to help me. Not even somebody who was familiar with me. And then he heard some more footsteps. And who comes along? Another person who knows a lot about the love of God and preaches about it. It was a Levite. And this Levite looked and he saw the man and he thought, oh, he looks familiar. He was so battered, and he went over and he looked at him. And he was thinking, oh, Should I help or should I not? Oh, I've got a very important meeting, you know. I think I should help, but oh my goodness, I can't be bothered. Maybe somebody else will do it. And he hurried along, boys and girls, and he left the man there half dead. He didn't do anything for him, not even pray for him. Now this man was thinking, if a priest and a Levite who talk about helping people every day, and they come and they pass and they don't, I'm dying and they don't even help. There's no hope for me. Do you think there'll be hope for him, boys and girls? Oh my goodness. And then he heard in the distance a sound. Clippity-clop, 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 clippity-clop. And who comes up, boys and girls? A stranger. Someone who his countrymen teach to despise and not to like, to treat them badly. This man, a Samaritan, he came and he saw this man tattered, bruised, bleeding, his eyes battered. Even though he knew it was dangerous, and this man and his people, they didn't treat him and his people nicely, this man had compassion. He felt sorry for him, and so he decided to help him. And so this Samaritan, he took off his scarf and he started to bandage up some of the wounds that he saw. You know, it was bleeding. You know, when you have a very bad cut, you need to tie it off. And he tied it up, the wound there. And he looked into his bag, he got some oil, and he poured some oil on some of the wounds, because oil helps with healing the wounds. That's what he did. And so many wounds, you know. And he bandaged up with what he could find, because, I mean, he didn't plan for this, but he used what he had. And he, you know, just helped, just tie him up. Oh gosh, he looked so, his leg, oh, it was a really bad situation. This man was half dead, children, and he bandaged him up, and his eyes looked so bad, and he had something there, so he just, you know, put a little band, covered it up nicely, so delicately. And he put him on his donkey, maybe even carried him, because this Samaritan was a strong man, and he got him up, and he took him. There was an inn, because he knew the route well, and he took him to this inn, and he put him in a room, and he continued to take care of him, the stranger, took care of this wounded man. And in the morning, he was looking a little bit better. This wounded man looked much better. And he said to the innkeeper, because the Samaritan had to go on his way, he had an important meeting too, which he missed. But he felt it was more important to look after this man from Jerusalem. And he said to the innkeeper, I have to go, but here is some money. You continue to take care of this man until he's well to go. And if he needs any more help than the money that I've given you to take care of him, when I come back this way, I will pay you whatever is necessary. And so the Samaritan left, and the man, he got better. Now, boys and girls, there were 3 people who came along that day and saw the trouble that this man was in. 2 men who knew how to do good, taught people to do it, they didn't practice it. But this stranger who this man never usually take care of, maybe he spoke badly about the Samaritans, treated them badly, it was a Samaritan who came to his aid to rescue him. Now, boys and girls, this lesson is teaching us that it doesn't matter who we are, it doesn't matter where we are, it doesn't even matter if we're busy. If we see somebody in need, whatever we can do for them, we should help them. If you have very, very little, you should still help them. Now we're going to continue with learning about caring and sharing and protecting, being nice to each other. But before we continue, we're going to sing our next song.
Oh, love of God, how rich and pure, how measureless and strong, it shall forevermore endure, the saints and angels' song. Could we with ink the ocean fill, and were the skies of parchment made, were every stalk on earth a quill, and every one a scribe by trade, to write the love of God above would drain the ocean dry, nor could the scroll contain the whole, though stretched from sky to sky. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure, how measureless and strong, it shall forevermore endure, the saints and angels' song. Could we with ink the ocean fill, and were the skies of parchment made, were every stalk on earth a quill, and every one a scribe by trade, to write the love of God above would drain the ocean dry, nor could the scroll contain the whole, though stretched from sky to sky. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure, how measureless and strong, it shall forevermore endure, the saints and angels' song. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure, how measureless and strong, it shall forevermore endure, the saints and angels' song.
The love of God. How we must share the love of God. God cares for our needs. He cares for us and He will meet our needs, so we must.
Trust him!
Now, that was a lovely story, wasn't it? Auntie Michelle told the story of the Good Samaritan with our animals. That's amazing how we can, the complete strangers can help us. Now, one of the reasons we don't care so much is because we are so numb to the needs of people. We see people in need, but we are so busy. We want to make sure it's all about ourselves. We don't care about others. But we need to care for others. Yes, we have our cares of our own, but we need. Last week we showed you about what happens when you give all, you get more. Now, I have some sweets here, and I'm going to use this to show you, to demonstrate what happens when. Well, let me not tell you. Janelle, I have a sweet, and I'm sure you're excited for this. I am going to take this sweet, and I don't know which one do you want. I have some fruit pastels, and I have some drumstick chews. Which one do you want? Okay, sweet pastel. Can you take that one for me? And you're going to put it in your mouth, and don't bite it, but just rub it in your mouth and taste it and suck it. Alright? And what flavor is it?
Apple.
Oh, apple. And tastes nice?
Mhm.
Mmm. Nice. Just keep going. Sweet, isn't it? I can taste it too. Apple. Mmm. Mmm. Now, I want you to do me a favor. For the moment, put your sweet in here. Right.
I can
They
still
put it in
taste
a cup, right?
Yeah, put the sweet in a cup. So
It tastes nice.
put it in a cup. Now, I'm going to give you a piece of ice. And I want you, oops, let that one stay. I have more here. I want you to take that piece of ice and I want you to put it in your mouth. Don't swallow it, don't bite it, just and like you were doing in sweet. Keep doing it.
Just
Roll it
around
down in your mouth. Roll it around in your mouth. Don't take it out, don't take it out. You should roll it around your mouth. You need a piece of paper.
Wow, go, go,
I know. Oh, let me see, you have some tissue here. Roll it around. Roll it around. Just keep rolling it around. Okay, keep rolling it around. So she's rolling the sweet in the ice in her house. She had a sweet, and now, Janelle, you can put the ice in here. Keep rolling it on. Put the ice in the cup. Okay, now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you another sweet.
It's the same flavor.
I know it's the same flavor, and put it in your mouth now, and try to do the same again. What do you notice? Do you taste it the same? Or you hardly taste the flavor, isn't it? So,
Not really.
you're not really tasting the flavor. So what
I
is
taste it a bit.
a bit, but not as before when you got the first one. Because that is what happened, boys and girls, when we get numb. What happened? The ice numb Jonathan's mouth. It numbed her mouth, so she couldn't see the goodness or the sweetness. Became so numb, and she couldn't taste it. She couldn't taste the sweet as much. And this is what happened when we get numb to the needs of others, and that's why we don't care. Now, Jonel, I know you want to be a servant for God, to show that you care. So if you put that sweet in here, you can finish your sweet later, and you're gonna look in this camera and you're gonna sing your special song, Make Me a Servant of God. Go ahead, Janelle.
Make me a servant, humble and meek. Lord, let me lift up those who are weak. May the prayer of my heart always be, make me a servant, make me a servant, make me a servant today.
Make me a servant today. That's beautiful. That's what we want God to do. Make us a servant. We want to be God's servant, to care for all the needs of others, to care for and love people. Now, one of the things we need to realize that we have to do things together. We have to care and share for each other. Now, you'll get to have your sweet in a minute, Janelle. I mean, I know you want to finish your sweet, but I need you to help me here, and I'm gonna need mommy to help me. Earlier on, I was making my tower, or my wall. I was making my wall, and I have two. I need big blocks. I need you and mommy to help me with. But, mommy, you're going to come and help see you and Janelle in the competition. And I want you, let me just move out of the way a minute. I want you, Janelle, you can come on this side. And mommy on this side. And Janelle, I want you and mommy with one finger. I need you not to get on the, I know there's a hole on the bottom, but I just want you with one finger to take one finger, and they're going to put this on top. You could put it on these two red, and you put it one finger. You can't bend it, you can't hold it. So hold on. We haven't started as yet. So what I want you to do is I'm going to time you. So if technical support can give me 30 seconds. So if you give me 30 seconds, I want to see how you can do it in 30 seconds. try not to put your fingers there. I want you to from the side, right, or the top, right? So with one finger, see how you can do it. So not going to be cheating. Ready? After 2, no, you're not going to put your fingers in there. You're going to just try. Yeah. After 2, 1, 2, one finger on top, on top. Let me help you hold it down. And you have to put, right, right. How much is there?
My other finger was helping.
Yeah.
My knuckle.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and stop. No, you couldn't get it done. You couldn't get it done because you were doing it alone. Now, the easiest way for you to get it with one finger is, Janelle, let's see, you put your fingers here. You can use one finger to press on the side.
We could do it together.
Together.
One at a time.
One at a time.
Okay.
And then, let's see, up you go.
Put it here.
On top, isn't it?
Yep, on top, that's fine. And the other one, with one finger, you each do it.
Hold
Yep.
it firmly together.
Yep, one finger.
Trying.
Right, you're trying. Right, you did well. So, we see, boys and girls, that they couldn't get the box up with one finger on their own. They need to do it together.
Together.
So we have to look out for each other and share and try to help each other together. So you help me, I help you, we both come together and help each other. So it's about caring for each other. Now, boys and girls, we know that God cares for us and He supplies and meet all our needs. And our Bible text today is from Philippians 2 verse 4. It says, let each of you look not only to his own interests, but also to the interests of others. Let each of us not look for our own interests, but look to the interests of others. That's Philippians 2 verse 14. So, we're going to sing our next song, and our next song, Janelle, is going to say, we must do what?
Pray about everything.
Pray about everything. So let's get ready to sing as we sing our next song, Pray About Everything.
Don't worry about anything, instead pray about everything. Tell God and thank Him for all He has done. Don't worry, instead pray. Don't worry, instead pray. Don't worry about anything, instead pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Don't worry, instead pray. Don't worry. Guard our hearts and minds as live. Don't worry, instead pray. Don't worry, pray. Instead pray. Instead pray.
Yes, God cares for us and He meets our needs, so we must
Trust Him.
and pray about everything, and don't worry, God will supply our needs. Now, I have here a tube is from one of my camera stand. I can see through it, so I decided that I'm going to use it. And this is a rod I've put in. And Janelle, what I want you to do is to hold this rod for me. And I'm going to use my tissue paper. So I have just one piece of tissue, and I'm going to get a rubber band, Janelle. And I'm going to just put this rubber band put the tissue to the one end of my pole, and I want you, Janelle, to push that in using the put it from this side. Yep. And boys and girls, what I want Janelle to do is to see. We're going to look at how we need others to help us. Now, look what happened when Janelle pushed this through, and push right through. Ooh, she pushed it off. That wasn't supposed to. Let's try again, Janelle. You're supposed to push it, and I didn't tie it down properly. So let me do it properly. I didn't make sure you weren't supposed to just push it off. You're supposed to just see what happened. Let me make sure. Oops. Let me get another piece of tissue, and I'm going to make sure secure it tightly in this. I'm securing it tightly on one end. And Janelle, now let's push it through. So you're going to put that piece of pipe through this big hole and push right through. Oh, she blasts through. Look, she blasts through, tear the paper away. Now, that's cool, Janelle. So you'll keep holding that. Now, we're going to try that same thing, because on your own, we can't do it. Everything just goes blast through, so you are able to just push through. Now, I'm going to use another piece of tissue, and I'm going to do the same. I'm going to secure the end at the bottom, at one end. So I'm just going to... How easy was it to just push that through, Janelle? Was it easy?
Yeah, super easy.
Super easy, right. So I'm going to secure my next piece of tissue at the end of this pole, and make sure it's well secured, because Janelle just blow through. Now, what I'm going to do, boys and girls, this time I have my salt here, and I'm going to pour the salt in this. Okay, I'm going to pour the salt in the tube, and I'm pouring the salt.
I heard it go down.
You heard it go down? Yeah, I'm pouring the salt right down into the tube. And I'm pouring some salt, and I'm pouring. So I'm going to pour about halfway. I'm going to pour about, half of this salt in. And the good thing, I can always use this for my demonstration. So we are the salt of the earth. That's what the Bible says. We are the salt of the earth. So that's what I'm doing. I'm filling this up because we are the salt of the earth, and we need to help others. So, Janelle, I have filled this up with this tube with salt. At the bottom was the same tissue that I wrapped in. Now what I want to do, Janelle, I want you to push this, and not just push it one push straight through, and see. Push it through for me. Push. Push. What happened? You can't go through? Okay, let
Help me.
Okay, I think mommy can help you. Let's see how strong mommy can. Mommy, come and see. You're just a little child. You can't help. Let's see mommy try. Wait. Oh, you and mommy want to push too? Yes, your mommy push. Push.
Push.
And what? Okay, thank you. Boys and girls, can you see that? You being the salt of the earth, it's the same tissue that Janelle just pushed through, but with you being the salt, it can't go through. That's why we need each other to go through life's problem. We need to be the salt of the earth so we can help others to be the light of the world, to care. We must care for others. We know God will meet our needs, and we must
Trust Him.
God cares for us. He will meet our needs, so we must
Trust Him.
Now, I have another cool experiment that I'm going to ask you to help me with, Janelle, because we want to see what happens. So what I have here is I have my baking Pyrex dish, because Pyrex dish. Pyrex dish.
Pyrex? What's a Pyrex?
That's dish, baking dish. And I have a vase here that represents us, right? So this vase here represents us. And I have this funnel, which I'm going to put in, and this is Jesus in us. So the funnel represents Jesus in us, and This is the that is us. I'm just using this to catch some water because I'm going to need some water. So, mommy, if you see a jug of water around there, can you give me that jug of water? So I will need that. So this is me. This is Jesus in us. And this is what happens when Jesus supplies all our needs. Look what happened. He fills us up. Is it the water going in?
Yeah.
So Jesus is supplying all our needs and fills us up. Now, one of the things that stops us from really helping each other or receiving the blessing that we can help each other is, and I'm going to use a piece of blue tack to demonstrate this, Janelle. What happened is that sometimes God is supplying our needs and helping us to care for others, but what we do, we then, our heart is now filled of sin, and I'm using this. What happens? He he's in us. He's trying to supply our needs, but look what happened.
That's just filling up.
It's just filling up. Is it going in?
No.
We're not receiving.
That's just filling up and that's just empty.
Right, and God is trying to supply our needs, and it's not going out. It's just filling, overflowing, but it's not filling us. It is not going in us, and we can't get the blessings that we need because our heart is blocked. We are full of sin, and we can't see God's blessing. So we must know that God cares for us. He wants to supply all our needs. He will supply all our needs, but we have to allow Him in our heart so we can care for others. So we're going to sing our next song. No greater gift than this God that we have. No greater gift. So let's get ready to sing our song.
No greater gift than God's great love for His children, everyone. Not a gift that we can earn, so much more than we deserve. No greater gift than God's great love for His children, everyone. It would take a million words to thank you for your love. No greater gift than God's great love for His children, everyone. Not a gift that we can earn, so much more than we deserve. No greater gift than God's great love for His children, everyone. It would take a million words to thank you for your love. Oh, no greater gift than God's great love for His children, everyone. Not a gift that we can earn, so much more than we deserve. No greater gift than God's great love for His children, everyone. It would take a million words to thank you for your love.
Of course, no greater gift than this that God have given us to us. Boys and girls, remember, God cares for us. He will meet our needs, so we have to.
Trust Him!
We have come to the end of another program, another day, another time with BrixKidz Live. I want to remind you and say thank you to all of you who have been watching. Thank you to David. I see that you are online, and Marcia and Matthew and Trevane and all of you boys and girls, Nicholas and Angelina, all of you who have been watching. Thank you for watching. Let us know what you think and share your pictures with us. Want to remind you that we have some lovely stories on our website, Stories with Auntie Jen, and we have lots of stories for the younger ones with Auntie Michelle, and we have a newsletter that links to our lesson and makes it simpler for the younger one, written by Dion. And then we have this week Bible Art Challenge. We're still in Samuel's, but we're going to go 1 Samuel 18 to 24. It's 1 Samuel chapter 18 to 24, and I want you to read those chapters and create a comic strip or drawing your pictures. So it's a Bible art. And of course, Thursday cooking with Curly Sue. We have our cooking coming up on Thursday at 3 p.m. on Instagram Live, on Facebook, on our website www.BrixKidz.org. And on Friday at 7:30, it's our Friday favorites. So do join us. Go to our website. We have the link for Zoom for that. And remind you, you need to sign up for virtual VBS. Make sure you complete the registration form so you can get your pack, get your music, get your CDs, get your all that you need for VBS for the 27th of July to the 31st. So it's going to be for 2 hours from the 27th of July to the 31st. And then we are going to have a graduation on this Saturday. So we're not going to have the regular BrixKidz Live. We're going to have our graduation, which we're hoping that you will all join in through Zoom. And the final week for Book of the Month. So make sure you check out the Book of the Month competition, the challenge, and send that in. I would really love to hear from you. So email us at info@brixkids.org or text us 078664372 and 7262, and we will be happy to hear from you. Follow us on our Facebook channel, on our YouTube channel, on Instagram, but always catch up if you miss anything. If you can't hear the sounds on Facebook, because sometimes Facebook kind of mute the sound, just go to our website. You'll have everything live on our website. Go to watch live and you'll see all the recordings of all of our series, of our Friday night, of our cooking, of everything at the bottom of that. And we have made it easier for you to be able to go to our website and upload your pictures. If you just go to the gallery, you can upload all of your pictures. They'll instantly show up on our website. Let us know any changes, anything that you see that you like, or anything that you want us to improve on. We'll be happy to do that, and we want to improve. So thank you to Live 3 Kids and Group Publishing for all the wonderful music that they have provided us with. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you to Janelle and Michelle and the technical crew here. We thank you from BrixKidz Live. We say God is listening. So let's stay tuned and say God cares for us. He provides all our needs. So
Trust Him!
until next week, we see you. It's bye.
Bye!
Bye.
He knows you. He knows you. He loves you. He loves you. God is listening. 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 He knows you. He knows you. He loves you. He loves you. God is listening. 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 God knows every word before you even say it. He hears every prayer before you even pray it. So let Him hear you now. You shout. He knows you. He knows you. He loves you. He loves you. God is listening. 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 He knows you. He knows you. He loves you. He loves you. God is listening. 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 God knows every word before you even say it. He hears every prayer before you